Morning, everyone. Happy day to you all, wherever you're watching. This is our review of our strategy for the month of October. This is the second week now, and we are about to review um, our Bofad strategy report for the month of October 2023. So this is the second week, which is more like 13th, 14th weekend. So let's review. Let me share my screen with you. Yeah, so here you are. So you can see for the second week now, we've updated our reports. So um so this was our highest price updates as our first week, and now we've updated as our second week of the month. Okay, so this is our highest, and this is the cumulative for the whole of the month to date so far. Okay, so now, as shown earlier, this is, you can see this is our percentage of achievement of our targets. Remember, at the beginning of the month, we have a target of, this is our trajectory range targets for each of the products. So this shows how much percentage you've been able to cover up from our target. Now, for this month has been a very volatile month, because when we now come back to look at our reports, you can see this one is a sell, this one is a buy and sell. So you can see that we have most of them as buy and sell, as you can see here. So it's really been a volatile month, because what we're expecting is just for one direction. So you want to actually see either a buy or a sell, okay? So but when you see both sides coming up, then that means the market has been volatile. So the market had moved to both sides. But even for the market to move to both sides, it would have gone to one side first. So our plan, just like we showed last week, so the ability to identify the first side of the market will now help us to take action towards the second side. And that is what the purpose of this template. Okay, so when you identify the first side, then we use that opportunity to be able to back up and take position against the market if it decides to go against us. So as you can see here, for example, look at the average price in the first week was 96.25, okay, for AUD JPY. And currently, the average price is, you can see here, is 94.95. So the average price has fallen down. So that you can see in the summary here. You can see the average price at the beginning, 96.25. Sorry, at the beginning 96.25, and now it's 94.25, 94.95. So it has fallen. That's why you have the red, which is a sell. AUD USD, you can see it's coming down. For Euro AUD, it's a buy. So that's how you see. So the ones with green in this column represent that the average price had gone up, and the one in red shows that the average price had gone down for the month. Okay, so the plan is that the average price should come down, but if it goes back to that price, like look at the current price now is 157. So you can see that the current price is in between the average price one and the current average price. Okay, so at the end of the day, by the time the market moves, you expect the market to either move upwards or come downwards. Okay, so this will now help us. So you can see so far the highest price has been 158.7 for the month, and the lowest price has been 154.3 for the month. Okay, so according to this information, like I showed you earlier, we've had some additional conditions to help us to make decisions. Okay, so based on the current price, this had been able to, we have two criteria. This is the first criteria, and this is the second criteria. So this column W has helped us to combine both criteria and give us a decision when both criteria are the same. Okay, so you can see here that we have, so for AUD JPY, you have a sell, for AUD, USD, we have a sell. For Euro AUD, we have a buy, like that. So for FTSE for now, we don't have any decision because both of them are not in line with each other. You can see for silver as well, they're not in line. So you can see that most of the products have decisions that are combined. So if you're able to follow these decisions, this is the earlier we follow this decision, the better for us. We'll be able to get the best result from the market. So that is our purpose. Okay. So you can imagine now, look at this is a buy, and you can see when we started the market, the starting current average price was 1.906. The decision is telling us it's a buy. So the current price had risen to, the average price had risen to 1.911. And we have 1.933 as our highest price. So if you have followed the buy, we would have been able to make profit between 1.906 and 1.933. So our plan is to use this decision as quickly as possible to help us to take actions, for the market. So, and just like I showed you earlier, like I said, if you look at those decisions, you see that some of them we have, the market has gone to, for example, let's look at an example. Okay, look at Euro AUD now. We have a buy and sell in the real sense of it. But when we come back to the combined decision for Euro AUD, you can see that it's a buy. Okay, so which means the market initially went down to a sell and reversed back to a buy. So let's look at the prices range. So if you look at the highest price here, we have 1.671 and we have 1.639 as the low. So if you look at this position here, you can see that our low, look at our average one is 1.645. So which means the market came down to 1.639, which is just a bit below 1.645. And then the market went back upwards. And once it came to 1.645, it never went downwards again. So from 1.645, then we start buying upwards. So anytime the market comes below the average and it reverses back, then we use the control price of the average to take the actions towards the new position. So which means from that point on, at least as a worst case, we can make use of one price of 1.645 or price of 1.655 upwards to make our profit as quickly as possible. So the ability to identify these positions and take action as quickly as possible is what this strategy requires. And that is the only way we can be able to make profit from the market. So that is the position and the update of this Bofad strategy for the second week in the month of October 2023. So thank you very much. I believe with this we'll be able to identify the position and then be able to take actions. So thank you very much. Have a great week and a great month ahead. So hopefully as the month progresses, we're able to show one more update and then we'll do the final update for the month of October. Thank you very much. Cheers. Have a great month ahead. Bye.